there was a rhythm to the bodies of everyone that was dancing tonight that was so profound that it meshed with the band in a way that there was no, despite the distance between the band and the audience, they were moving as one body all together. And that was intriguing in the most philosophical way I can possibly articulate.
What we're doing is entirely illegal. We're having a bunch of people in here, and we're, to a degree, it could be argued that we're charging them money. We ask for donations, and we take a lot of different things as donations, so it's not even like we're insisting on people giving us money. We'll take like cigarettes, condoms, booze, you know, your girlfriend, and just, you know, somebody, like, if they come in, just like contribute something to the night, you know, it's like you lose a little bit because we give a lot of it.
You know, people come here and trash my house. I love it.
This is a community. You can feel it. You know, you feel like there's just some, like, I don't know, like solid one-tracked vibe here.
There's like a whole network of people to meet and like become friends with and get your foot in the door at different cities, and like people just show up to house shows just because they want to see a bunch of live bands, whether they know them or not.
House show is a show at a house where bands play at your house.
Have a lot of fun. Different.
Are suggestively a soapbox for bands to play shows and to get their name out there and to move merch and be cool and, you know, be hip and blow up like She-Up.
Like some people hear this, are like, wait, you're playing in a house? Like, what? Am I invited? Can I go? It's like, when you find out a band's playing in a basement, you should go. Because everyone's welcome. It is a real show. It's not like a joke, and it's awesome. Like, you are missing out on a whole scene if you're just thinking like you have to go see bands at big stadiums all the time. So
just like people to actually care about our music.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more personal.
Yeah, we can meet people now and talk to them.
Yeah, you're right there.
Talk to them about our music.
I feel like at a bar, people are in and out all the time, and with like shows, like smaller shows and like shows like this, people stick around more. So then that you can hear their music, they can hear yours, and you can talk.
it's fucked up that we can't just have a party. But, you know, in being open, we kind of don't police age very frequently, and so that lends towards a lot of underage kids, a lot of college freshmen.
You're sort of forced to kick people out of the scene when you're at like official venues.
Yeah.
We
Which is stupid.
Which is dumb, yeah.
We just want everyone.
Invest in a $2 Sharpie and just put an X on the underage people's hand. Like, I don't get it, but a lot of venues are weird about it.
I like the house shows because everybody's invited, and it's not just limited to people 21 years or older. So we have tons of underage people coming out to the house shows, as long as they're not drinking.
One of our good friends used to throw some house shows, but they were shut down by some
police.
What was the story with that?
They had a really fucking awesome thing going on.
Beautiful thing.
And
Like,
their neighbors were just a little bit touchy, I suppose.
And it will have been a month now since we had a show because we were trying to lay low for a while after our last experience, which involved the cops showing up due to the number of people on the front of the venue, our stoop, and having the door allegedly slammed in their face upon their arrival, which, if it is true, or if it's not true, all the same, they got rather irate with us, and we're kind of laying down their weight. And so we want to try and avoid that because we love being able to have bands play here, and we love fucking rocking out for people and getting our music out there in addition to other people's, and, you know, being able to have our friends and have a good time. We want to avoid the cops.
There's 10,000 die tonight. I hope that they put up a fight for every innocent that gets murdered in the fray. We'll fight 3,000 miles away.
Shop is about having a fantastic time, and mostly that, and bringing the underground to the people.
Excellent opportunity for local bands who have trouble finding exposure in the proper public realm to give their music and ideas and all that artsy-fartsy shit to a willing audience.
You grow as a human being coming, the people you meet, the music you hear. You don't hear this on the mainstream. Nope. That doesn't exist.
It's like how like music scenes start. Like if we have an idea and we're focused on it, and then other bands have their ideas and we're like, oh, that's cool, maybe we'll start doing that, and they see us, and then other bands, it's like, you know, it sort of collects, and that's how like, you know, any sort of like music scene happens, like in Brooklyn or like Seattle or Austin. Just starts with like a couple bands.
A mental seed.
They're right on top of us, we're right on top of them, and it's just a lot of interaction that you don't get from a big stage.
It's, you know, it's like I can't stress how much the fallback argument of the shop is a matter of freedom and choice. We're an institution that wants to be able to allow all different types of bands to play, for people to act how they want around these bands, to not have to worry about paying up to some scheme that's just like taking their money and giving them back crap. We just want to make good art, give it to everyone. You know, it would be nice if we could benefit from it, because it would save us time, you know, to make it better. If we did, I could take less time at work, I could pay more bills. I'll wrap it up. All right. Yeah, well, whatever. Fuck it. Tell me to wrap it up. Yeah, S.H.O.P is about freedom, bro. Fourth the band, 2012, represent. Hope the world doesn't end.